You said good relations with Iran. I would even call them special relations. And I would ask you personally, for you, as a foreign minister of Armenia, these special relations of your country with Iran, do they give you, professionally, a hard time when dealing with the West?
Well, it complicates things. The West should understand they have no other option. But Armenia is a neighboring country of Iran. We are a small country. Our options are limited, especially taking into consideration that our border with Turkey is closed, with Azerbaijan is closed. We have complications, problems. We have no other option but to have normal ties with Iran. But even if we put all that aside, even if the border with Turkey was open and everything was fine, we have no reason not to have good relations with Iran. Historically, our ties has been very good. We have common interests in the region. We have economic interests, and there is a huge Armenian community living in Iran today that enjoys a lot of privileges. There hasn't been any discrimination against them. So Armenia will continue to have good relations with Iran because that's what dictates our national security. And everybody needs to understand this.
One of the news from Armenia that really hit the headlines recently was the decision of Armenia to dismantle your nuclear power station. Well, it is a good move, but how would you cope with the shortage of energy? Are you planning to build some other power station, or are you planning to cooperate with Russia? Did you discuss it with Minister Lavrov or what?
Well, that nuclear power plant eventually will be closed. The government decision to close.
Yeah.
Yes, but there's a time frame for this. It will be closed the latest by 2016. We hope we will close it earlier if we can substitute nuclear power plants' capacities by other means until then. So if that happens earlier, we close it earlier. What will be that substitute? Maybe another nuclear power plant. The world is going nuclear today. It's cleaner, cheaper, more reliable. I think the international community, Russia, should help us to build a new nuclear power plant so that we can also help other countries in the region to benefit from it. We can build a bigger one. Armenia has the culture, the experience of nuclear management. So having another nuclear plant, I think, will benefit the entire region.
But that plant you're closing, is it true that it was pretty dangerous, really?
I don't think it is dangerous. All security measures that are possible to augment the security of that plant has been taken. Russia has been helpful, and also other countries. The European Union has helped us. The United States has brought in its expertise in. The president, under his auspices, has commission comprised of international experts that deal with the security matters of the nuclear power plant. Given its model, given what it is today, I think everything possible has been done to make it as safe as possible.
In one of your recent interviews, you spoke about the subject of building a petrochemical plant on the Armenian territory. Well, can you please tell us a little bit more about the probable cooperation of Armenia, Iran, and Russia in the creation of the petrochemical industry in Armenia?
Well, it's not a petrochemical, but it's a refinery. To refine oil in Armenia through joint cooperation between Iran, Armenia, and Russia. This can be a viable plan. We don't know yet. There is an agreement in principle at the highest levels between Iran, Russia, and Armenia to build one. But experts have been instructed to do a due diligence whether this is economically viable or not. Our initial study, it's only Armenian study, shows that it is viable, but we're waiting for the other experts also to have their say. If the judgment is positive, then that refinery will be built on the Armenian territory through cooperation between our three countries.
Thank you. Thank you very much for being with us. And just a reminder that our guest today was Foreign Minister of Armenia, Vartan Oskanian. And that's it for now from all of us here. If you want to have your say on Spotlight or have someone in mind who you think I should interview tomorrow, please drop me a line at alvarinov@rttv.ru and let's keep the program interactive. We'll be back tomorrow with more first-hand comments on what's going on in and outside Russia. Until then, stay on Russia Today and take care.